snake in the grass. The fruits of my labor enable the gas, and I'm chambered to make them fade in a mass laid in the bag. But I ain't the same what I had. I'm a snake in the grass. The fruits of my labor enable the gas, and I'm.
What's going on, DSG? It's your boy Darrnell Bradley back at y'all another video. Today we've got Hatchiyack put Vegeta in a blender. We over here on 2 for All's channel. Another channel has popped up doing the little reviews, you know what I'm saying, like Cool Uno, CJ the Champ style type shit. Yeah, we here. This popped up on my recommends. I was like, ooh, something new. Now this, I believe this is the only Dragon Ball Z movie that I actually have not seen. Yeah, I plan to eradicate the Saiyans. I've heard of it and I'm aware of it, but I have not seen. This is the only one I haven't seen. And I kind of forgot about it until I seen the thumbnail, and I was like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? So we gonna peep this, and I might actually have to watch, you know what I'm saying? But we here. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that social media. We didn't have any further ado. 3, 2, 1, click.
So boom,
way under the
with
radar
today's video, I had to do some deep searching for this clinical Z fighter ass whooping, because this one feels like it was supposed to be kept off records. Like the movie doesn't even have a
so I'm good. You know what I'm saying? This is something you had to, you know what I'm saying? It's not something I would just, he said he had to dig for it. So I'm good. I ain't crazy. I'm fine. Okay, let's go.
And I know they did a remake of this movie, but it's only like 2 minutes long versus the 90.
What do you mean?
Even have a dub. And I know they did a remake of this movie.
That's a big ape hand thing killing people, but I don't. Okay.
But it's only like 2 minutes long versus the 93 version being an hour. So obviously we're gonna cover the older version, and it has more screen time of Vegeta getting cooked. So who wouldn't want to see that? But enough of me yapping, and you guys already know what time it is. So let's jump into Dragon Ball Z. Plan to eradicate the Saiyans. And with that being said, okay, let's go. This movie starts off with Mr. Popo randomly coming down from the sky, as if he's the next upcoming Aladdin or some shit. But he's coming down to Goku and Gohan about a serious event that is taking place on Earth right now. So he pretty much tells them that there's this new strain out called Destron gas, and it's accumulating by the second on Earth while packing up every living organism that comes in contact with it. Damn, Zaza's so crazy that it packs you up? Shit, I need a hit of that. Shit probably had you geeking like Idris Elba when you was on the Hot Ones challenge. But anyways, he goes to tell Goku.
Yo, Hot Ones go crazy though, for real, but let's go.
Even a person like him will only withstand 70 days of it. And Gohan throws out there that they might have to go fuck with Bulma to get more intel on this gas, which Goku strongly agrees on Gohan's suggestion. With zero time wasted, they head straight over to Capsule Corp HQ, just for her to let them know that Destron gas appears to not be in my books, fellas. And that results into them going to plan B, figuring out where the source is coming from. For Mr. Popo to bring up that Kami said to check out these 4 places. First being in the Grand Canyon, 2, Solo Leveling's Penalty area, 3, Volcano Ruins in the Coma Village, and last, Android 13's old stomping ground. After them getting the drops on all 4 areas, they find Piccolo also there too, with the same old arm cross pose. At this point, bro should just trademark that shit. He be hitting that shit more than a nigga showing off the V in the back of a V-Lone shirt. And we already know Piccolo knows everything about the situation already, because he got them fat ass Namekian ears, which gives him the ability to hear anything from 10 light years away. But anyways, all 3 decide to split up and search each area. And Goku's the first one to come in contact with the direct source. And it's a big ass machinery bomb that's pushing all the Za into the air, which he comes to the conclusion that he'll just break it right at this moment. But randomly, twin blasts are sent off in the air right at Goku, with him weaving the first one and him blocking the shit out of the second one. Bro swore he was Dikembe Mutombo with that block for him to drop the act and go Super Saiyan. And out of nowhere, he's being rushed by the Mucinex cousin. Yeah,
Nigga said he being rushed by the Mucinex cousin. Wow. Bruh, why do I know that? Like, why that commercial just like, bruh? That shit was funny. Okay. Oh, look at it.
The act and go Super Saiyan. And out of nowhere, he's being rushed.
Why is it so accurate, though?
By the Mucinex cousin. Yeah, PTPs to come down and sock this random ass thing in the mid for homie to just fall down into oblivion. Now, with that little ass detour out the way, Goku does this dramatic ass charge up to fly into the machine and finally breaking the first one out of all of them. Now we get a cut to go see what Gohan's doing at the other area. And he is beating the fuck out of the Rockstar Punk Barney. He's whooping ass so bad that they have to give still shots for each punch that he's throwing at this nigga. For him to charge up that one-hitter quitter Kamehameha to send that shit right at Roscoe Dash and shipping him off to the Shadow Realm. And if you had to
Yo, this man is cooking these niggas. I ain't even gonna lie to you.
To me, I think all that was a little tad too much, but at the
Just
same
a
time,
bit.
this is Teen Gohan, so this is to be expected. Anyway, he
Yeah, Teen Gohan was a low key crash out. Not even low key. You know what I'm saying? He want to be gentle, but then there's just something about beating the guys that he just really likes sometimes when he get to that level. You feel me? But let's go.
That's where the bong's at. So he charges up a blast and does this pointless ass backflip just to air out the blast that he just revved up to destroy the machine.
First of all, yes, it's pointless. Second of all, anime movie, you know they do a bunch of pointless shit. You feel me? You gonna get it. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, 100% didn't need that. He could have just like, you know what I'm saying? Honestly, he could have probably blew it up with his mind. But let's go.
But back to the backflip. In these animes and video games, what is the point of doing these 000 ass backflips? If your idol is Simone Biles, just say that.
That part.
Piccolo, on the other hand, got this humanoid ass nutsack playing bomber, just bouncing from bomb to bomb at the volcano like how Michael Rubin had Meek bouncing at the tennis court. And quite
Crazy.
frankly, Piccolo really didn't have to do anything because Asshole detonated all the bombs on the island within himself, which started a chain reaction and ended up blowing the machine in the long run to turning himself into that lonesome chicken nugget at the bottom of an oven. At last, all
That had to have been a terribly awkward moment for Piccolo. He's like, yo, what? All right, cool.
3 of them are brought to the final one, and the machine is stuck behind a permanent ice wall. So all 3 of them get into formation to get ready to take
So if it's stuck behind a permanent ice wall, I'm confused as to how it's pumping anything into the air. Okay.
this drawn out to hear a bunch of nonsense dickieing going on in the background. And what do you know? One of these bullshit ass things spawn out from the ground once again. But this time it was a couple of them coming up on some solo level and a rise type shit. And they just started hopping the fuck out of Goku. But Piccolo was a W mans that came out of nowhere and snuck the shit out of one of them. Goku, take your goofy ass on and take care of that wall. And that goofy was really fitting because why did Goku run off like this? You know you strong as shit when you can run on the toes of some designer boots. But with all that, the new plan wasn't enough because these freaky ass mutanoids just kept spawning and spawning. Shit was starting to look like a Kino de Toten lobby. Fucking endless, just like Red Lobster shrimp.
Yeah, I'm loving
I don't know if I can say that
the-
because that new nigga just stepped in and he just dropped the less out of the end and told everyone y'all gonna pay for this shit. And when
Music
that
shit.
was said, everyone was probably looking clueless just like how Goku is right now. Kakarot, look at you at the bottom looking up to a real prince. And it's this player 2 ass nigga. Accompanied by
player
Trunks
2
as
ass
well. And with the little
Oh man, yes, nah, we can feel the Vegeta hate resonation going crazy. Let's go.
morale boost from these two arriving to the scene, all the Avengers got together, and with the power of friendship, they all were able to unite as one and nuke the fuck out of the North Pole, which obviously had the bomb go out of commission too. Now, with all 4 machines being chalked up, everything can go back to being normal. But like how any anime plays out, Goku gets a call up from the little green bean Dende himself.
We done fucked up here and it wasn't 4 machines after all.
NANI?
There's a 5th machine at the Western Capital and it's pumping more Zod than you can even imagine. So I'm gonna need all y'all to go head over there and take care of that ASAP.
And without any talking after hearing Dende's breaking news, they arrive to the Western Capital. And sure enough, there's a bong sitting right there on the tower.
There's
So
a bong.
Vegeta just had to show us viewers that he had potential main character energy for him to start the shit talking and cheesing hella hard over blowing up a machine. Like, congratulations, nigga. Krillin could have did that shit. However, when
Apparently not, nigga. Just saying.
over blowing up a machine, like, congratulations, nigga. Krillin could have did that shit. However, when he starts to get arrogant like this, just know that the complete opposite of the OBJ is about to happen. And sure enough, his blast ain't do shit. And he got that dumbass smack face on. You monkeys and wannabe monkeys can't break that machine. There's clearly an anti-chimp force field around it. And if you haven't peeped by now, Frieza done entered the chat.
Yeah.
This doesn't make sense. House of Highlights has footage of me slicing and dicing your racist ass in 4K. Bro, why is you still here? Ignorant monkeys. We will eradicate you all. And quick little side note, Frieza really did call them ignorant monkeys. But yeah, back to the video. But nah,
He's
Goku,
like, Frieza's racism is for real. You know, black transformations aside, like, I don't, like, he still can't beat those allegations.
who was like, nigga, we? What is he talking about? Wherefore, Frieza summoned the Dragon Ball player haters. Cooler, Turles, Slug. And they were sure quick to give off their player hater speech because this Uncle Tom Clayton Bixby ass nigga Turles
Ooh.
was like, my hatred towards
Crazy.
my own kind is at an all-time high.
Crazy.
I, a monkey, was killed by a monkey. I mean, he's not lying. He's low-key kind of spitting. Even Slug was like, today's agenda is to get these tail-swinging things up out of here. And Piccolo, if you side with the ops, don't think I won't make your ass an example too. With the pre-game lobby trash talk coming to an end, we slowly started to see what these ISOs was looking like. And for the most part, shit was looking fairly reasonable. But hold up, I want y'all to peep something real quick. Look at this background character in the middle. Gang really told him to something real quick. Look at this back.
Now, the level of disrespect, and I haven't seen this one, but this part is familiar though. For whatever reason, these 5 popping up, I've seen something about this part at some point or another. But the fact that they didn't get this man a person to fight, and they set this up with Vegeta just posted there, why make a character you was just gonna hate? Like, but he get his shine moments, but they're just so short lived. Let's go.
Was looking fairly reasonable. But hold up, I want y'all to peep something real quick. Look at this background character in the middle. Gang really told him to sit this one out, buddy. You should know a prince like me should never get his hands dirty, which is why me, Prince Vegeta, shall sit in the middle. Oh, Vegeta, let's not act like I wasn't just giving you back shots over at Namek. So you sit there like the pretty little princess that you are. And to be honest, Vegeta, me personally, I would have.
I'd have had to like blow myself up after that, like how he did with Boo. Nope. Not only can you not be here for saying that, no one else can be here for having heard it happen. Just, it is what it is.
Didn't take this level of disrespect. Finally, everyone starts to get the scrapping. And for the most part, the Z Fighters have the upper hand without showing any signs of struggles. And I just want to put it out there that Team Gohan is really a menace. Because as he's head-to-head with Turles, he easily weaves his punch to command grab him by the neck, which I may mention, this is a child gripping the likes of a Mike Tyson neck, to launching him and having a fucking smile on his face. Like, this is on par with that Shibuya Sukuna cheese and Nash frame. Right with that, Goku pretty much did.
I don't know about that statement.
This is on par with that Shibuya.
Because you gotta peep the difference real quick.
Him and having a fucking.
It's a little boy having fun. You know what I'm saying? Obviously, Turles ain't fucking with a Super Saiyan Gohan. You know what I'm saying? The Tree of Might or whatever the heck that movie was. Them characters ain't fucking with Cell Saga characters. It's just not. It's not gonna happen. Like, unless you like, yeah, I'm shitting them. But that's what this is. He's enjoying himself in a playful, not sadistic manner. He knows that he has a job to do and to get it done, but he knows it's easy work, so he ain't tripping. Whereas everything I said can somewhat be applied to Sukuna. This
smile
face
on his face. Like, this is on par with that Shibuya Sukuna cheese and Nash frame.
This the face of a fucking demon. This is the difference. This is what you gotta understand. This is malevolent. This is maniacal. This is sinister. This is malice. This is darkness. This is bad. This is just essentially, you know what I mean? This is Gohan ain't these things. Gohan was happy because it was light work. He's happy because there's work, period, to be done. You know what I'm saying? But all right, let's go.
Smile on his face. Like, this is on par with that Shibuya Sukuna cheese and Nash frame. Right with that, Goku pretty much did the same thing to Cooler, while adding on a key blast and hitting Cooler directly with it, for us to see Heater evaporate into this weird pink substance, and out of just thin air spawn behind Goku while trying to slide him real quick. Now things are starting to get questionable, with everyone else going through the same thing from the person that they're fighting. Man, what the fuck
I remember
is going
these
on?
parts.
Goku, they're Ghost Warriors. Eren Yeager?
That nigga said
Nah,
Eren
nigga,
Yeager.
this is King Kai. I'm just here to tell you that they're all spoofs and stop overthinking that shit. Oh, all right, bet. Good looking, my G. And I want to mention from here on out that things in this OVA start to not make any sense. Because Goku teleports mid-fight to tell everyone that the player haters are all Ghost Warriors. And they all had that, oh shit, our cover blown ass look. And I'm like, why does that even matter when you can regen off of anything? The Z Fighters go back to what they originally were doing, but this time around, everything just miraculously works. I mean, I guess calling a nigga by their true being gives a stealth Zenkai.
Well, no, I think it was, wait a minute. Cause I remember this part, but I don't remember the beginning. Damn, I just reacted to the Batman thing, thinking I said I seen like 1/3 of the movie. This might be another one of those. But it was, they said they're shadow warriors or shadow whatever the hell, so they had to produce like massive amounts of light, and that's what got them. If I remember correctly. I'm not sure, but all right, let's go.
Just miraculously works. I mean, I guess calling a nigga by their true being gives a stealth Zenkai boost. Yeah, I'm starting to see why this John didn't get a dub. But let's continue. After the cleanup of the player haters, the crew sees that the Destron gas machine still has a barrier around it. So Goku's like, bro, King Kai, what's the deal now? Listen, you're gonna have to run down on the person behind all this. And that person behind this is named Dr. Raichi, the smartest scientifically advanced Tuffle. Now, if y'all don't know who the Tuffles are, y'all should go check my first video on this channel, which is though, honestly, right? Baby did nothing wrong. Because to my understanding, Baby and Dr. Raichi are pretty much the same person, just told two different ways. But to give a quick brief summary on the Tuffles, they were the origin people on planet Vegeta. And randomly one day, the Saiyans touched down on some Christopher Columbus type shit. As well, if you know about Mr. Columbus, you should already know how this is going to.
Yeah, I just did a whole little history stint. I ain't gonna hold you, lie to y'all, man. I don't know why. Watched one movie and then it freaking snowballed. So yeah, let's go.
On some Christopher Columbus type shit. As well, if you know about Mr. Columbus, you should already know how this is going to play out. But if you don't, the Tuffles were like, y'all should just settle down and stay here and become one with us. And the Saiyans were like, oh, all right. Bet. As the number of the Saiyans grew more and more each year, it got to the point where it was like, we ain't gotta listen to y'all nut ass niggas. This is our shit now. To abuse their monkey powers and damn near annihilate the Tuffle race. With all that being said, King Kai was able to drop the low on Dr. Raichi, saying that Brody was tucked on a cut on a place named the Dark Planet. And with that critical information, it was time for the boys to get that shit back in blood. It's gonna be a belt-to-ass night for these monkeys.
If I was on it, I'd be like, yo, so we about to Dr. Gero this, you know what I'm saying? What's up with all these doctors, you know what I mean, that just got beef? You feel me? And I understand this man got issues with the Saiyans that took over, but this Earth, you know what I'm saying? You about to, that's crazy, you know? That's hatred for real. That's super duper vengeance, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, you obviously got a bone to pick with the Saiyans. I got you. But you ain't even going after them. You going after a planet full of humans because it got, what, 4, 5 Saiyans on it? Like, damn, boy. Like, relax, my nigga. Like, okay.
Finally, they done made it to the Dark Planet.
I won't let you near Master Raichi, and this is when I turn you into a rat. Ah!
My man trying hard with them sound effects. I like it though. But let's go.
With that little detour out the way, Goku's back on the run with it. For him to make his welcoming grand entrance into the main lair, following pursuit everyone else coming through as well. Now with the gang finally here, it was time for this party to get started. Welcome, knuckle draggers. It's about time you finally made it to your extinction point. But let me not be rude and introduce myself. I am the one and only Dr. Raichi.
Now, I remember this too, seeing this dude also at some point, but I don't, like, it's like as I see it, the shit get familiar. But I know I ain't seen this movie in its entirety. I know I haven't. But let's go.
You old as shit.
Disrespect.
You must be Vegeta because you have
this nigga, like, I'm starting to remember. He like supposed to be crazy years old and shit type. You know what I'm saying? But like, hold up.
Same fucked up hairline that King Vegeta once had too. Meaning you shall take the pain that my people once endured.
That's what it is. He's the collective hatred of his entire race of beings. That, am I right? Is that, I think something like that. But all right, let's go.
Shut your ass up and quit the yapping, old head. Now it's time to one up the score on you fuck niggas. And we have waited for this moment for so long. And right when you think Raichi's about to pop the confetti and get shit cracking, bro legit goes into another 10-minute yap session, going into why him and the Ghost Warriors have been using us or we when talking to the Saiyans. So yes, quick backstory. During the Saiyan takeover, Raichi was able to create the ultimate player hater machine that feeds off all the hate from the Tuffles for the Saiyans, for it to be called Hatchiyack. As the hate grew within it, it evolved to a living creature that can also produce multiple Ghost Warriors, but needed a decent amount of time to do that. Raichi gets bitch slapped by King Kong onto the ship with Hatchiyack, dies from the bitch slap, and the ship launches into space for it to land on some space rubble for Hatchiyack to get the time needed for development to evolve into a living creature. And if you put 2 and 2 together, Brainiac right here is indeed a Ghost Warrior. And with that being said, everything is officially on go. So they circle Raichi to get ready to jump his ass, for him to load up that barrier and knock all they stupid asses back. To him talk that talk and letting them know that all that chimp power still ain't gonna break the barrier, and that he gonna turn them into ghosts after this is all said and done. So the response to all the shit talk was the gang dropping all their restraints and getting into that mode again. And of course, what would this OVA be if it wasn't Gohan delivering the first striking blow to start Raichi's downfall?
That part, but also like, bro, keep kidding me. Every time I turn up, how hard I would turn up every time we got like a multiple Super Saiyan thing happening where everybody power up at the same time, bro. I was geeked. I ain't lying. Let's go.
If it wasn't Gohan delivering the first striking blow to start Raichi's downfall. And they all just started beating the fuck out of this shield, with Goku charging up that Kamehameha in the back. And when he's charging that shit up, the success rate is like a 99.9. I give
Unlike the Final Flash, you know what I'm saying? Just polar opposite shit.
In the back. And when he's charging that shit up, the success rate is like a 99.9. I give that specific percentage because of what that Giga nigga Z Brawly did to it. Bro was just an anomaly. I should bump it up to 100%. Anyways, Goku busts that hole right up at Raichi. Pause. For it to hit directly at the shield and shatter it into a million pieces. Yup, and Buddy knows that he's cooked because Vegeta did not hold back and went straight for the final flash. Not a Gallic gun, a final flash. Raichi got eviscerated so bad that they hit one of those Budokai ending move cutscenes.
Alright, okay. Leave Vegeta Final Flash alone now. See, I told you. There's things I don't remember. So leave his Final Flash alone. We gotta stop it now. We gotta stop it. Well, it's ain't canon. We seen it. We saw it. It happened somewhere in some DB universe. He did it. Leave him alone. Okay? We're gonna leave him alone now. Me, we gonna leave him alone.
Not only did my dog got bitch slapped to death, came back as a ghost and died by the illest wombo combo as a ghost. Back at the Western
He got hit by a Final Flash.
Capital, the last generator's barrier has been removed, as well as the generator itself. And once again, the Z Fighters prevail victorious with another dub in the books. Cue the ending credits.
What's all this? Oh, no.
Y'all had me in the first half, not gonna lie. But as long as I have the trait of a player hater and Hatchiyack being here, this will be an endless cycle. And without any words being said, Vegeta was already on it to overload the barrier with Kai from the inside, causing Dr. Raichi to expand into a big ass.
So to once again, we got to backtrack some more. Final Flash didn't do shit. All right, cool. So it all still holds true. You see, I know I've seen some of this movie. I obviously haven't seen all of it, but I've seen enough to draw some conclusions about things, and that not being one of them because it obviously didn't work as per usual.
Bob until he combust everywhere within the room. Just want to quickly mention why something this simple couldn't be done the first time. Again, this shit just doesn't make any sense.
Filthy monkeys, filthy monkeys, filthy monkeys, filthy monkeys, filthy monkeys, filthy monkeys.
Raichi. Monkeys. Kill.
And this shit right here, Viewer discretion is advised. Because what y'all about to witness gotta be top 3 in the reverse anime jumping. So as the machine is booming like Metro, King Kai was up top talking about, man, I ain't never felt some shit like this before. While main man over here cheesing hella hard like the Cheshire Cat from Alice in Wonderland. King Kai, I need answers now. What is going on? I ain't even gonna hold you, Goku. We're pretty much fucked. All that hate built up in Dr. Raichi over you guys, Hatchiyack done collected all of it. And all I can say is, from the looks of this situation, good luck, my niggas. And with all that being said, it was finally time for...
That'd have been it. All the advice I can offer you, try not to die. Because he gonna beat your ass.
The big dance to finally begin. Because lights started flashing, and right in front of everyone's eyes, Drix from Osmosis Jones started to make an appearance.
That nigga said Drix from Osmosis. The pill nigga. That was a good one.
Floating at 10 feet tall. Hatchiyack himself.
That was a good one.
And do y'all remember when Raichi told Vegeta that he was going to be the first one to suffer for the pain of his people? Well, without no words, no introductions, straight killer instincts cocked that left back for his fist to be met with a mean-ass gut shot, sending Vegeta flying. And bro really thought he was T-1000 because he pulled up just like him and started dropping each one of them one by one. Look, Piccolo thinking his bare-ass cranium going to do something, got his shit split. Got everyone hit.
That is the second non-canonical time Piccolo has saw fit to run into somebody with his face or head. Remember when they was fighting Broly and he came down and Broly just kind of did this twirl thing and Piccolo just smacked right in? Like, what is his plan when he does this shit? Because you just seen you flew into his head, which like. So he moved forward, but I feel like you should have already been in swing position or something. Like, how you just... Okay.
Look, Piccolo thinking his bare-ass cranium gonna do something, got his shit split. Got everyone hitting their hardest Cardi dilate pose. Vegeta's beat up ass said, fuck this, and went right into a final flash. And it for sure hit him, but... clearly it's not very effective. So Hatchiyack was pretty much like, oh, we can go blast for blast, and started to charge one up of his own. Also remember, I said charge. So it's gonna take a little bit of time to do, which means Vegeta has the grace period to actually do something. You wanna know what this asshole did? He sat there and fucking watched them charge the beam up. Goku was even like, nigga, move!
See, if Android 17 had been in said situation, power up what? I don't give a fuck about none of that. See?
But it was too late. Hatchiyack already done open
we ain't
fire
waiting for
and
power
sent
ups. We ain't
Vegeta to
waiting
go
for
team up with
transformations.
Team
We
Rocket.
ain't waiting for none of that.
Next, Goku TP'd and tried to get his lick in real quick. But bro went with the punch and countered it at the same time. Hatchiyack's acrobat badge is on Hall of Fame. Gohan couldn't take it and had to go assist his dad. But the player hater final boss said, do you smell what Hatchiyack is cooking? And gave that boy the meanest of people's elbow. In front of your daddy too? That's not even disrespectful at that point. That's just, I don't even know. Bats Goku away, proceeds to slam Gohan through the floor. I don't even know. Bats Goku away, proceeds to slam Gohan through the floor.
Daddy hit through the floor, daddy. Goddamn.
On his knees to charge up another one of his shots for Gohan to be like, damn, I'm really cooked. As the Ceiling Fate blast is launched, we see a random Kai appear and deflects the other shot for it to be the father that actually stepped up. And Hatchiyack was like, yep, that's enough screen time for you. And turns him into a fried pickle. But nah, why they really mean...
Like, no, you gotta understand that was, they wanted to solidify Piccolo's character as who he was to Gohan. And honestly, from Dragon Ball to who he is now, I feel like if like for people that like really just watch Dragon Ball, started watching Dragon Ball, whatever, like I started in Dragon Ball Z, you know, I was born in 91. But I started Dragon Ball Z and went back and watched some Dragon Ball. I don't even think I watched it all. But for people that like saw Piccolo's progression from Jump to now, or at this point, crazy character development, and also taking Gohan's L's. Definitely something that, you know, Piccolo gonna show up to do, because he gonna protect the little boy. But let's go.
Piccolo with one of those "you lose, continue" head ass screens. After Gohan and Trunks losing their fathers to violence, they decided to pull up, as if their rage was finna be some plot armor. As Hatchiyack is about to legit smoke both of them, Goku peeps a flaw, but it wasn't enough time for him to capitalize on, which it forces all four of them to get into a scrap. However, Hatchiyack pump fakes a charge up to sock Trunks and Gohan, and starts fucking them both up at the same damn time, to dropping them both off.
Can I go home? Trunks. Can I go home? Can I just no. Sorry. Not to bump my timeline. My timeline. This nigga, I don't even know where the hell he came from. You know what I'm saying? This ain't a thing where I'm from. Who is this nigga? What is this, just lurking on my planet somewhere? Like, what? Who is this?
Fucking them both up at the same damn time, to dropping them both off like how he did both of their daddies. I guess you can say father like son. Goku finally touches down to say to himself, I don't know, man. His power might be greater than Broly's. And I'm not making that up on the fly. He really does say that, referring to the menacing Z Broly. 5K likes and you'll get a Broly video. Nevertheless, Hatchiyack goes straight for a charge up, so Goku took the time to take his theory and put it to test from earlier, which was to see how many seconds it takes for him to shoot his shot. And at 15 seconds, he has the time to dodge the attack and be like, okay.
So you telling me that Vegeta really sat there for a whole 15 seconds? But he can't boom nobody with a final flash. Like, oh, man.
I understand it now. Although those 15 seconds doesn't give him the ability to withstand a Falcon Punch from the big ass pill capsule himself. Yet we got Vegeta coming back from the dead to take on ass whooping number 2. And with one father being back only meant that the other one gotta be up too. Go on. Take this perk. Daddy, dead. Take these 30s and give it to everyone else. Well, with that very wholesome moment, let's go see what's going on with Vegeta. And like usual, he's getting manhandled right now. And to take it a step further, bro is getting put in a Boston butt lock.
Bro, he getting done just like Broly did Goku.
Getting manhandled right.
I don't know what it is, like between the people that just be snatching Vegeta up and giving him back shots, Frieza being one of them. It's just, you know, he just can't
right now. And to take it a step further, bro is getting put in a Boston butt lock, which seems like it is hurting very badly for our boy. Why is this man always getting hit from the back? Bar. But pause at the same time. Gohan was able to get to Goku and give him a sensu bean, which quickly got him back on his feet. Hatchiyack peeped Goku and really disposed Vegeta like Woody off of Toy Story. Following with Gohan.
That's the crazy thing, right? He ain't even try to kill you. He was just like, oh, you back? I'll be back with you in a minute. Hold on.
Being able to give Trunks a bean, to them two going over to Vegeta and getting him right as well. Pinning back to Goku, and he's still getting socked in the mid. But for some reason, this time that didn't put him down for the count, while being able to dodge the second incoming blow and turning around and telling everyone it was time to lock the fuck in, along with revving up that Kamehameha. And when Goku starts yelling at the crew, you know it's finna be GG. And everyone else started to follow suit, loading up they one-hitter quitters. So Hatchiyack was like, shit, I'ma join the party too. And with that, all Goku had to do was count them seconds out. And when he hit 15, you already knew it was time to let loose. One by one, everyone let off everything that they had left. As everything fused together and came colliding, it was just a matter now of who was going to be victorious over this beam struggle. But Hatchiyack was overpowered by the 4 combined beams, having him being purely engulfed and shred to a million pieces.
Oh, it's just...
What I call that right there is game. Well, and on that note, bye.
All right, hey yo, that was dope. We watched that dope here. I like, man. This stuff is funny. You know what I'm saying? I like it when we come across a good one. Normally when I be reacting to like new ones or new stuff, like I'll like try to watch or listen to something that they put out before first, because I don't react to stuff I don't like. I'm not gonna sit here and do that. And I didn't do that with this. I just kind of put it on. I was like, oh, I hope I don't want to have to stop this reaction and watch something else. But nah, this was good. We like this, man. Yeah, Vegeta gonna take those L's, bro. I don't know why. But he just recently caught a dub, you know what I'm saying? They gave him SS3 canonically, even though I think it looks, yeah. But yeah, that's take. Good one. This is good. That's take. Be sure to like, be sure to subscribe, follow me on all that there social media. And I catch y'all next one, fam. Peace.